Hello. This day in Pittsburgh history, a man by the name of Reverend William Passavant originally opened the Pittsburgh Infirmary in 1849 north of the Allegheny on the north side. And he was taking care of Mexican war soldiers after the Mexican War. And that's why we get the Mexican War streets, but that's a story for another day. But Passavant was born in Zelienople in Butler, PA in 1821. And he became an evangelical Lutheran pastor. And this Pittsburgh Infirmary became the first Protestant hospital in America. Now, William was known for addressing important social issues of his day, including slavery and freeing blacks before the Civil War. And during the Civil War, he was a chaplain, but he also helped Scandinavian immigrants. He helped open orphanages. He opened up a home for the epileptic. He opened up homes to take care of the elderly. He opened up other hospitals, not just Passavant. He opened up a theological seminary up in Chicago. Also got together with Louis Thiel. And those two helped start Thiel College. And now what's interesting about William's granddad, who immigrated from Germany to escape the Napoleonic Wars, got together with Christian Buell. And now for you Yinzers, you should recognize that name. The Buell Family Foundation, the Buell Mansion in Sharon, PA. Maybe you remember going to the Buell Planetarium. That's right. The Buell family and the Passavant family are both from Zelienople, PA, Butler County, and they knew each other. And they actually worked together. And there was actually a marriage between the two families. Now, the Buell family, if you remember, they had a bunch of descendants. And they went on to do all kinds of sorts of things, even opening up, making cars, getting into the railroad. They got into banking. They got into iron. They got into copper. They got into steel. They got into all kinds of things that made them a lot of money. And if you remember, the famous Boggs and Buell down on the north side. That's where Rick Seaback's mom used to work. And so they got into commerce, into economic development, into education, and they got into politics. And that's where they got all this money. They were philanthropists. They passed that money on. So the next time you look around the burg, you look at hospitals, you look at the theaters, you look at planetariums in the Carnegie Science Center, you look at the arts. You got to remember, a lot of this, it came out of the ashes of the steel and the iron and could look far ahead into the future. And they passed on that money to do good things. If you're starting to like Yinzology, do us a favor. Will you please share this with somebody? Will you leave some comments down below? Hit the like button.